to the celebrity game. This is one of our most favorite things to play with in the human design shadow training. This is where we bring a body graph. Nobody knows who it is. It is a famous person, and we give facts and dissect the body graph, typically with some shadow aspects as well as traditional body graph aspects. And the other person, the other people have to guess who it is. It is super fun. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And if you want more of these, let us know in the comments. Could be. Could be.
It's the third person with the 2034.
What? Yeah. All three of them had the 2034.
Hmm.
Also very charismatic person. He is very intelligent, very successful, lots of inspiration constantly coming in, very manifesting generator, very like starting new things, finishing this one, selling it, buying it, very man gen. He's got to have his fingers in just about everything. That line 3 also huge, testing things, going places where no one else has gone before, trying new things, and again, kind of like not afraid of trial and error. Very man gen, very line 3. He's a boss man, right? He's a great manager, but also very much a micromanager. He doesn't, I would say it's more of like the shadow aspect of the 43. Can be a lot of proving, probably proving to his family. His dad was a difficult man. So there can be some proving here, but it's almost like it's success has become his personality. So is he still proving or is he just successful? Um, I'm trying to make it so okay. The gate 6 and Pluto, so the gate 6 and the not self, very much likes conflict, but for him, I think it takes the energy of just being, he can be very callous, brutal with his words. He's a conspiracy theorist, but almost like very much in that 38 of his undefined, I'm sorry, of his unconscious Mars, where he kind of enjoys the fight, enjoys poking the bear. He has made some homophobic comments, anti-Semitic comments, anti-trans comments. Like he's very pokey. Some daddy issues here for sure. His dad was a difficult man. Like I said, he lived with him for a while, and then he regretted ever living with him. The undefined crown in mind, he's always learning new things. He's always trying to advance us. He does suffer from depression, but one of the benefits of being rich is that you have lots of things to use.
Is it Kanye West?
No, but that's a
Oh.
good one. The line 3 in and the undefined solar plexus in relationships, very much the escape artist. He's had many girlfriends, I think a total of 12 children, one that is no longer alive, but 12 children. I think like 3 different moms, maybe 3 or 4.
Oh, I know who it is.
I know that kind of gave it away. But I just want to say, like the line 3 with the undefined solar plexus, very much like escape artist, but also inability to be in an intimate relationship and like a committed intimate relationship. Got married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced over and over again. Um, and then I just want to say one more thing before, and then I'll let you guess. He did say that he believes he is on the autism spectrum, that he has Asperger's. And Rod did say that the 49 or the 19, when you have an undefined solar plexus, is a marker for autism. So I wrote this down because I wanted to read it to you all. This is a Rod quote. It was clear to me that autism is something that's rooted in not being able to make this bridge, not being able to jump across from the 19 to the 49 or from the 49 to the 19. We found hundreds and hundreds of examples of children with undefined solar plexus centers with either the 19th gate or the 49th gate and no other gate involved, meaning like they don't connect. But of course, that's superficial evidence. That is the design and personality. It is clear that those difficulties, how we handle our emotions, whether we're equipped to handle emotions at all, which is autism. So that's a fun little rock quote.
Interesting. I know I've heard this person being discussed, but I can't think of a name. But I know you did, Colleen. So.
It's Elon Musk.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
I have a question about the autism
Yes.
comment. So is it any channel? But an undefined emotional solar plexus.
Undefined emotional center and the 49-19. So like
either one.
Yeah. But it's like you can't jump from one to the other.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh. So I found this so interesting. Like the 14 in the Pluto, I really think is a great marker for success. Like Val Kilmer had that too. With the line 4, like in 2024, he became the biggest political donor for Donald Trump, like for his people, like for his network. And having that 14 there, I think him supporting Donald Trump in that way really kind of expanded his network, if you will. Whether we agree with that network or not, it is what it is. Yeah, anything else anybody wants to add now that you know who it is? 38, lots of fighting, lots of issues with government, with his baby mamas, with his children, legal issues with his different companies, becoming a citizen. I thought it was so interesting as a line 3 being the escape artist, how he moved different countries, different colleges, never really became a citizen. I don't think he became a citizen until 2012, maybe 2012, something like that.
So, and yeah, also thinking about what you just said, like making the anti-Semitic comments and stuff like that, like the racial stuff. If you look at, the 17 and the 18 in his unconscious, so like having opinions about others, degrading opinions, right? In the shadow side, the 17 being critical in the shadow side of the 18.
Yeah. But also, I will say that he flips, right? So with that undefined mind, he is susceptible to other people's opinions. Plus, also with the line 3, it's like once I experience it, it's different. So he did make a lot of comments about Israel and Gaza, but then he ended up going to Israel and he was like, oh shit, like maybe I was wrong. So he does flip, which I think is very, I don't know, I like that. Like I love a person that can say, I was wrong. But I think that's his line 3 and the undefined ajna. But yes, for sure, very opinionated, very brutal with his opinions, like harsh, which makes me wonder whether that was something that was projected onto him. Because I know his father was also similarly brutal to him in different instances. Opinionated, judgmental, criticizing.
Well, and yeah, then the 39 is definitely also that pokey energy that he would have had.
Yes.
That, and then the fighting spirit and, the challenges and the pokiness of the 17 and the 18. And so, yeah, and then the 45 can also have, in the shadow side be quite, can have like narcissistic tendencies as well.
For sure. At least one of his wives did say he was a narcissist, as did his daughter. And the 1858 is the channel of the bitch, right? I guess for him it's the asshole. But these people know exactly where to press, but it's also good for humanity because they see what's missing, you know, what isn't working.
If it's for the collective, they're bitching about what the collective needs to
Correct.
improve.
Correct.
Yeah, but not if it's not personal, like don't make it personal. But
So
yeah.
with OpenAI and with SpaceX and all of his other stuff that like I can't even begin to understand what any of it means. But then also like, you know, these grandiose things like starting a village for his company in Texas where he like literally bought an entire city in Texas to make his own city. It's just like wild.
Oh, that's the, you know, the 14 in his Jupiter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
Interesting.
the undefined crown, like it's available for me. I can do anything.
Yeah.
45, grandiose. But then his, you know, insights of the 23 too.
Yeah. And he really is here to be in service as well.
For sure. Yeah.
So, you know, when he can step out of that, kind of interesting, like how would it feel for someone who's on the spectrum? Which, you know, there's a certain sense of stability that's needed there, I think, or, you know, a certain kind of like this. And then having a 3 line where you have to go out and experiment. Like I can imagine there's some duality there as well.
Yeah. My guess is that you have to find your own stability within. And I almost feel like being egotistical, which it goes both ways, but like being egotistical or like a narcissist, like these are people that are deeply insecure, right? But they find their safety in I'm the best. And I trust because I'm the best. And I can always figure it out because I'm the best. So maybe that's where he found his safety.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a smart dude, right? Like he's a lover of books and education and creating companies, starting companies, selling companies. Like he's not afraid to take risks for sure.
There's a lot of similarities with my chart, actually.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just not smart.
Are you the next Elon Musk?
Oh.
Wow. Who knows? No, not that, but yeah, not that many, but just quite a few of the gates and channels, actually.
Yeah. You know, I thought this was a really good case study to look at because he has so many undefined centers. And usually, and I'm not saying he's not in the not self, I'm sure he is in many places, but it's nice to see someone with so much openness be as successful.
Oh, and also, like where is it? He's got gate 42, right? So it's not surprising, probably, like with the 49 as well and the 42 finishing, like relationships wouldn't have felt good, especially if they kind of pulled him away, you know, made him not feel loved or in the right place.
It's also he definitely, well, not definitely, he probably has intimacy issues. He's a runner.
Yeah. And not wanting to commit, or maybe committing and then running after that because it's like, oh, I need to finish this now.
Right.
Cool.